Запись. Да.
Hello.
Hello.
It was a nice concert. Thank you for your performance. Can you introduce yourself and what are you playing? What instrument do you play? And afterwards, I'm going to continue with my questions.
So my name is Theo. And I'm from France. And I play this instrument. This instrument I play since 1 year. And before I was playing another smaller one. And before that, for 10 years, I was playing drums. And the name of this instrument is space drum. And it's made in France, but it is inspired by an instrument from Caribbean island, which is called the steel drum. And then the Switzerland guy made the hang drum. Everybody is looking for having an instrument like this.
So can you repeat for how many years are you playing this instrument?
This one is 1 year.
1 year. I know that hand drums are something really rarely fun, not very fun, but it's really difficult to buy it. Did you have any stores or when you were buying this? Was it expensive? Did it take a lot of inner input to buy this?
Not really, because the hang drum from Switzerland, it's very difficult to get, but this one from France is a little less expensive, and it's easier to get. I had only 6 months to wait.
So did you learn how to play it? Or how did you learn? Did you have a teacher, a
No,
mentor?
I never had a teacher, and I was just playing drum by myself for many years before. So it's just like intuitive. But this one is quite complicated because there is all the notes, so you cannot play intuitively. You have to know where is the note. There's 13 notes, so it's more difficult to play this one.
So where did you find the information how to play it?
Just with my friends, actually. I learned a lot just to be friends with good musicians and then practice with them and listening their advice, and then I learned like this.
And see, what was the reason for you to come to India? Is it your first time here?
Okay, so it's my 5th time in India. So I came here 11 years ago. When I was 18, it was my first trip. Then after I've been traveling around the world for many years or so, and I always come back India. And this my first time I spent the full season in Goa. I decided to come here to improve myself with music and play with a lot of musicians, and it's the best place for that. Not for learning, but for practicing with a lot of different styles of music.
That is the reason you chose Arambol?
Yeah, because I came last year. Some people told me like it was a lot of musicians here, and more like shanty, acoustic, and I don't like so much like boom, 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 very big electronic music. So I like instrumental and acoustic music. So I came here. I was traveling with my mother and sister last year, and I just spent 15 days and meet a lot of people. And after I was thinking, okay, I want to come back, especially because I met Raphael also last year here. And he's a musician who inspired me a lot. So we met a few times in France also, and we did some street music together, and then I decided to come here with him, like to spend the whole season.
Like as an example of Raphael, who was you successful to play with here? Whom did you meet that potentially inspired you, motivated you to for your music, for your performance? Who were you successful? What interesting people did you meet? With whom did you play here?
Here I played with a lot of musicians, different musicians. I started with a band with 2 Chilean people, one girl singing and one guy playing guitar, and one Turkish guy who played trumpet. And we played like a lot around. And then I met also this guy who do digital samsaras. They play also since many years, and they record a lot of great musicians. So I was playing some djembe with them, and then after I met like Avi, who is playing now. I play a lot with him also, and many others. Like sometimes I'm invited to play just for a few songs.
Does Indian culture inspired you somehow in your art, in your music?
Yeah, of course, yeah, because it was my first trip when I was 18, and yeah, I was very inspired by Indian culture. I have been listening a lot of Indian music also, and I love Indian culture. It's why I come back always here.
What's your favorite style of music to play and to accompany as a?
So I always say like any kind, when it is instrumental, acoustic, and transcendental, kind of like repetitive music with a lot of variation inside, just like progressive, transcendental. You go into trance and then you just stop thinking and go into meditation states.
What do you think about Goa trance? I know that in Iron Ball it's more and more, since more and more tourists come, more and more they put some Goa trance because Goa is particularly known for trance. How do you find this type of music, and do you find that still there is still a variety of different musical style here in Iron Ball and in Goa in particular? So.
Yeah, about the Goan trance techno, sometimes I listen some stuff I like, but most of the time it's not really what the music I like, because when it's mixed with a real instrument, I find it interesting. When the guy who make the electronic music is really adaptable to the instrumental music, and then when he's really like a musician. But when it's more like a machine, it's really not my style.
Can you describe Iron Ball in one word or several words if you cannot in one?
Iron Ball is a big, for me it's like a feeling of big community and like a permanent festival for the whole season, like few months of festival. And it's a place I've been discovered by EPs, so there is a lot of this experimentation about like drugs and free sexuality, and so for me this is the picture of Iron Ball I get, and it's small village with nature around, so it's kind of quiet.
And one last question, since you were coming here the second time, this is your second time in Iron Ball, did it change? Like, in comparison to the last year, did it change? Somehow, maybe more tourist-like or less improvisation?
Yeah, maybe there is a little less of jam improvisation nights, a little less of very good musicians coming here. I don't know why, but still a lot of good musicians. But last year I was feeling there is more like unity with the musicians together. They were gathering more, maybe, like for free, not so much performing. But,
Thank you so much.
Попросил сыграть на этой штуке.
Okay, is it possible for you to ask to play on the drum?
Да, сейчас. Ну просто. Ну, просто пускай сыграет просто.
Just play a bit. Thank you so much. It's perfect.